on the cover of a porno flick that said "Pregnant Gangbang,"
Oh, God.
and it said "Happy Mother's Day."
Oh, my God, dude. That's insane, dude.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right.
And we're back. Back in the saddle again. Friday night, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're having a good time.
Yeah, we are.
We had a little light issue earlier,
Yeah.
but
One of our lights are messed up. So if you want to donate some Patreon money, go ahead and do that.
it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, we're broke.
As convicts, yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, we managed.
Roll with the changes, buddy.
We rolled with the punches.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's a song from REO Speedwagon.
Oh,
Rolling with the changes or something like that, yeah.
rolling with the homies. What's that song?
I don't know. That ain't REO Speedwagon, though.
No, not at all.
So today we're going to talk about other podcasts. And my favorite one is Theo's podcast.
Theo Vaughn.
And I typically do not watch like a whole podcast of him. I have quite a bit actually, but recently I've just watched shorts that people put out.
Oh yeah.
He don't even have a short channel. It's just people putting it out.
Yeah.
And it's so funny though. That dude is insane.
Yeah, he is. He says some of the dumbest crap that you've ever heard in your life, but will absolutely crack you up. Bro.
Yes, he will. He says some funny stuff, man. Like stuff that doesn't even come into normal people's brains.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It would never come into
No.
no people's brains, but there's no way.
No, man.
Me and you are not going to say anything that he's talking about ever.
No.
No, it's not going to enter my brain.
And that's why I love him.
I know. He's
Because he's just him, too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He's an interesting dude,
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
is. I like to meet him in real life.
I would too.
I saw a post on Facebook today where he posted he was looking for people to interview.
God, dude.
But it was like certain job descriptions. So one of them was a garbage man, garbage woman, one of the two.
I'll be that.
And one of them was,
whatever.
yeah.
I'll be whatever he wants me to be, though, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
I know I would too. It would be fun as hell, dude.
Yeah,
We'd get along with him so good, too.
I think so.
I know we would.
Yeah. But, so, my downfall with Theo Vaughn's podcast is sometimes he does them by himself. He doesn't always have a guest.
Yeah, that's true.
And, I mean, even though I watch them, sometimes it's not as interesting.
Yeah.
When he's bouncing off somebody else, dude, I mean, that mug is gold.
Yeah, he is, man.
He is gold when he's bouncing off somebody else,
Yeah.
bro. Can't nobody.
I wonder what's going on in his head.
There's. You
know what I
can't
mean?
tell, bro. You cannot tell what's going on in his
Because
head.
I think half the shit he comes up with is not real. You think? Who would live that life and come into all those scenarios where it's just like, but it's so funny, even if it's fake or whatever. I don't care. I love
know.
listening to it.
I know, yeah. Because I mean, like,
He's a good storyteller.
I don't know how you would make all that up either, though.
That's true.
It sounds so far fetched
Yes,
that you're like, there's no way, dude.
I know, dude.
But
It's so funny.
you can't tell. So, and that's the perfect scenario of being a storyteller.
I think that's why he's so because he's a storyteller. I think that's why he's so big is because he's a good storyteller,
yeah,
and people stay intrigued
in.
with him
Yeah.
the whole time he's talking.
yeah,
Because you never know what he's going to say.
yeah. No, you don't.
And like literally.
And you got to watch a whole podcast.
Yes, you do.
Just like you got to watch our whole podcast.
Yeah.
Because
You never know what we're going to
at
say.
some point, you're going to laugh.
You will 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Theo is not always my favorite. It's insane to say.
It depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like listening to Jordan B. Peterson. Sometimes I like listening to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Even Tom Segura and what's his
Bert.
name? Bert Crasher.
Brett.
What up, Brett?
Bert and Tom's Two Bears, One Cave is...
That's your favorite one? Like, if you had to pick a number one favorite, which would it be?
golly, man. I would have a hard time. Hard time picking.
Like you can't listen to another podcast the rest of your life.
Probably Joe Rogan then.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Because he
Joe
has
Rogan. He has it all. He has comedians on, and he has people who are like scholars.
Yeah.
And he has like archaeologists on there, and freaking, I mean, just everything.
I know, man. He's
like,
got some interesting people on there.
He's got some interesting guests, always. But it's not necessarily Joe Rogan that I'm impressed with. It's his podcast and the people that he has on.
Yeah.
But I do like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I do too.
I do like him, but like if I had to pick one, I guess that'd be it. Because he had
Peterson on there, he had Theo on there, he's got
had Bert,
everybody on there.
Tom, and he's had Joey Diaz, and comedies and Neil deGrasse, and I mean, dude.
And that one dude that always talks crazy shit, man. What's his name? Well, he's a black dude but he's got he's older a little bit. He talks like crazy shit, dude.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know, man. I don't remember his name, but if I'll look it up and put it on the screen.
What do you mean crazy?
Just out of like not normal stuff, like this black dude. I don't know, man. He's so smart, but like he's out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you ain't seen him?
No, I don't think so.
You have. I guarantee you
I
have.
probably have. I mean, I've seen most of
about.
Joe's, but I've seen most of Joe's podcast at this point.
Yeah.
All 3 hours of all of them, man. I'm a pretty big fan of podcasts. So
yeah.
And I've seen all of Two Bears, One Cave, every episode.
For real?
Every episode from the beginning.
Dang, dude.
And I've seen all of Theo's, except for sometimes I don't listen to the whole thing when he's by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine sitting here looking at a camera and doing that.
It'd be hard to do.
By myself. There's no way.
It'd be really hard.
Yeah. And he's just sitting there talking to a camera, and a lot of times I watch it just in appreciation for how good he is doing that by himself.
Yeah, because if you don't know like behind the scenes of what's going on like we do, you definitely get a big appreciation.
Yes, dude.
Like he don't even like stop talking or nothing hardly.
No.
He's just going, man.
Yeah. He's moving with the flow, and that's all by himself, not bouncing off nobody.
It's insane.
Yeah. And an hour at a time, too, just by himself, just sitting there. Yeah, it'd be tough.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for him. That guy right there.
Neil Tyson.
Who?
Neil Tyson.
Neil Tyson. He's on Joe Rogan quite a bit, I feel like.
Okay.
Super smart. Has a lot of interesting ideas.
Is his last name Neil Tyson deGrasse?
Yeah. Well, it says Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Smart man. Very, 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 very
I
smart
love
man.
listening to that dude.
Yeah, very smart man.
He's going to be one of those people from like 200 years from now where people are talking about him.
Yes.
His ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yep. And
like Plato and all this stuff, Aristotle or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's going to be that dude.
Yep.
Like for real.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I'm with you. It all depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah.
As to which podcast I watch. But I feel like I'm always down for Joe Rogan's, man. Just because you never know. I mean, he had an archaeologist on there that just kind of happed up on the biggest boneyard in Alaska.
Really? What kind of bones was it?
Mammoths.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And apparently he's dug up so many of them in this one spot that there's like questions about how did they all end up in that one spot?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that, yeah.
So there's so many rumors flying around it, but this dude has found like a 7-mile square.
Yeah.
And has dug up 33,000.
Holy crap.
Mammoth tusks. And so it was just stuff like that. I mean, Joe has got everything. Of course, he's also the #1 podcast in America.
He is, yep.
And
worldwide. I've looked at it today, and he's number 1. He's number 1.
Yep. And then another one that I don't regularly watch, but is always ranked high, is that chick. What's her name?
The funny
Call
Shit?
Me Daddy.
Call Me Daddy?
Call Me Daddy.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a podcast. It's mostly for girls.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that, but I've only watched a few of them.
Yeah.
But every time she has a female guest on, but she's doing a podcast by herself, and she has a guest on every week, kind of like Joe's.
Yeah.
And she's like number 2 in the nation.
For real?
Yeah, the number 2 podcast in the nation.
That's crazy, man.
Alex Cooper.
Yeah,
Alex Cooper. Really?
Yeah. Alex Cooper's got the number 2. And she's actually beat Joe Rogan a couple of times, you know.
For real, dude.
When the rankings come out.
I never even heard of her.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. Her podcast.
If you're beating Joe Rogan, that's crazy. You're just a regular chick.
Yeah, she was a regular chick that started doing a podcast in
That's
Barstool
great.
Sports.
They picked her up.
They picked her up and was like, hey, you got something here. And
Yeah.
she had a partner, like me and you.
Yeah, yeah.
She had a partner that she was doing a podcast with, and Barstool Sports says, hey, we got this deal for you.
So they just wanted her.
No, they wanted both of them.
Oh, okay.
The other girl said, nah, I'm out.
Damn, son. Why?
Because she wanted more money.
Oh.
They only offered I say only, but they offered quite a bit of money, but she thought she was worth more than that.
Shit.
And this other girl's like, no, I'll work for that $75,000 a year because
yeah.
I know where this is going.
100% I would.
So now she's the biggest podcast, one of the biggest podcasts in America.
Yeah.
Dude. And
You offer me $75K a year, I'm going to jump right on that.
to do Barstool?
Yeah. I'll do whatever.
Honestly, just because I know Barstool is
They're cool as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
And that's another. I've seen a lot of podcasts now with a lot of the Barstool guys on there. Have you watched any of those?
Yeah.
You seen a bunch of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those guys are all interesting, interesting people.
Yeah, they are.
Especially, I guess the other thing is like me and you, we kind of just go to work every day. We come in, go to work, come in, go to work, come in. On Friday, we go to work and come do the podcast, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But these people are out and about. You know how many stories we'd have if we was just always out and about?
I know, man.
Yeah. Not at work.
Yeah, we have the same day every day.
Right. And
Yeah.
these people are doing something different every day with
Exactly.
with stories that they can tell, on a podcast.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how good our podcast would get if we were out and about.
100%, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we'd have a lot more stories to tell, yeah.
Yeah, just more stories.
And people want to hear stories.
People do like to hear stories.
And I looked up, like how to grow your podcast today. Actually.
Yeah.
I was like, because we put out one today and it's been 12 hours. We got like 30 views or whatever. And I'm like why? Because it's a good podcast.
It's a great podcast.
It's a pretty good podcast. I mean, I'm like, for real, no joke.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's got information
Yep.
and everything. And I was like, why are we not growing? We are growing, but, I think I could just get a little impatient sometimes.
Well, and
But storytelling was,
it's so easy to do.
yeah, storytelling was one of the biggest
Things.
growers for people.
Yeah.
Because if you can still tell a good story, it keeps people listening
Interested.
and it keeps them interested.
Intrigued.
Yeah, exactly.
Wondering what the end of the story's going to be.
Exactly.
Yep. So I can't tell stories that good. I mean, I have some stories.
Yeah.
But I feel like I butcher the stories I'm trying to tell because I stutter or talk too
Well, the thing
country.
is maybe I need to do better editing. Honestly.
No, man, those bloopers at the end of the show today
Think
proved
that's funny?
that your editing was good because you wouldn't have never known that all that was going on
I know.
while we were recording that
That's
podcast.
true. That's true.
So I think your editing is on point. I think it's good.
Okay.
I think you
right.
I think you do a good job on that, man. I think until you try to edit one, you don't realize how hard it is either.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to pay attention the whole time. It's insane, man.
Yeah. But so yeah, I guess and what's crazy is, man, is I'll go through times when I'm watching Tom and Bert's podcast and that's all I watch. That's all I'll listen to.
So you get stuck on certain people for a little while?
Yes.
Yeah, I do that too.
And I just listen to it one right after another
Yeah.
another. I'll pick up where I left off and listen to them one right after another
Yeah.
after another. But Tom and Bert, man,
Probably some of the two funniest people in the world anyway.
Yeah,
And they're together sitting there.
and the thing about it is like their energies are completely different.
They are.
Tom
100%.
is completely laid back. Like,
I feel like you're Tom and I'm fucking Bert.
yeah,
I mean, really.
yeah.
We kind of got the same.
It's the same vibe, kind of. Yeah, Tom is laid back, easygoing, and actually very smart.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
And in all actuality, Bert is a lot smarter than
He is. Yeah. There's no way you can be that awesome and not be smart.
Yeah.
You can't.
No. So he's really smart too, but like his energy and like one of the things about Bert, if you don't watch the podcast, is that it doesn't really matter what he's doing or about. He thinks he's the best.
Does he think that?
He thinks he's the best at everything, dude.
Yeah.
He challenged Joe Rogan to a push-up
Oh, I saw that,
competition.
dude. I saw that.
Yeah.
But Joe did 70-something push-ups.
75.
75, yeah.
And Bert did. I mean, Bert did a pretty hard, honest 40. I think
That's pretty good. That's really good.
Yeah. So
Actually.
he was able to push those out.
Yeah.
But like another thing is Bert is like very athletic for his build. Like you wouldn't think
Yeah.
this dude is athletic at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Like if you just saw him sitting on stage and he's got that big old belly, you know.
Yeah.
You would not think that he's athletic at all.
Yeah.
But he is actually very athletic.
Really?
Do you know he played? He was he's a comedian, but he went to Florida State on a baseball scholarship.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude.
Florida State baseball team.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he quit baseball very shortly after he got there.
Yeah.
But that's what he started going to college with.
Wow,
was a
dude.
baseball scholarship, which I look up to because baseball is one of my
Well,
favorite sports.
I think that's anything. I mean, you can look up to that. Anybody can look up to that. I feel like.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I respect it anyway.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
then like even Joe Rogan, who is an amazing athlete, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is like there's no telling where Bert Kreischer would be if he tried
Yeah. Yeah.
to do anything and just quit drinking for a month.
Yeah.
There's no telling what kind of athlete he would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just and like it. So that blows my mind a lot of times to think about.
Yeah.
But dude is a D1 athlete.
That's
bro.
crazy,
He
man.
got drafted.
Not just a D1, but like a big D1.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You got little.
There's small
you got,
D1.
You got
This
small
is a
D1.
big
It's
D1.
about as big as it
college.
gets.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane, man. I did not know that.
Yeah, dude. So
That's cool.
that makes him more interesting to me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the whole, Russian fiasco.
What's that, dude?
What?
I don't listen to him as much as you apparently.
Oh man, Bert Kreischer tells the same story on every one of his specials.
Oh, I probably seen it then.
Yeah, it's the where he was part of the Russian mafia.
I don't know, man. Tell me.
God, dude, I don't know that whole story.
Okay.
He said
I've seen all his episodes on Netflix though. All his
you've
specials.
seen it. It starts out with, "When I was 23 years old, I joined the Russian mafia."
I ain't seen that. I don't feel like.
So this dude was literally in college, took 4 years of Russian language.
Really?
The first time he walked in there, he's like, "Oh, I'm in the wrong spot." And he turns around and starts walking out, and the teacher stops him and was like, "Hey, if you just take the class, I'll give you an A.
Really?
Just take the class," because she needed a certain amount of people to continue to teach the class.
I got you.
So she just gave him an A.
Yeah.
Next year. So one year they're getting ready, and he's like, "Dude, I'm in Russian 3. I have a minor in Russian,
That's crazy.
and
man.
I don't know the first word of it."
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
because of this teacher that
Yeah.
just wanted to teach the class or whatever, right? So they're going to Russia
For like a class
for
thing.
a class thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they get over there, and
He joins the mafia.
they introduce him to the people that are going to keep them safe while they're there.
Okay.
Well, this person that keeps them safe is the Russian mafia. It's not the police. It's the
Dang,
Russian
son.
mafia.
That's crazy.
Because the Russian mafia controls the police.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, anyway, long story short, they end up on a train with all their classmates. And the Russian mafia said, "We are going to rob the train."
Dang, bro.
And so Bert's like, "Let's do it."
Oh, yeah, I bet he would.
So he was like, the first time he seen those guys,
Yeah.
he just walked up to him and he said, in Russian, what he thought he was saying is, "I F pussy" or something like that.
Yeah.
But he really said, "I am the machine."
Oh, really? Is that where that come from?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Dude.
"I am the machine." And so they were all screaming, "Machine." And then they saw how he could drink a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And they were like, "This is really the machine."
Yeah, dude. That's crazy. I've never seen that.
Golly, dude.
That movie comes out like this month, dude.
Dude, you need to watch him tell the story because I am not doing it justice right now.
Okay. I will, 100%.
I'm not doing it justice right now. It is the funniest crap.
Yeah. I love these dudes. I mean,
That's how he got. That's his actions. That video went viral on Facebook, and that's how he got his rise.
Really?
That one video.
Really?
That one video of that story right there took him to the top, bro.
Dang, son.
Yep.
Matt Rive's climbing them ladders right now.
Yeah,
dude.
I know it.
He really is.
He's
dude.
going big, dude.
I don't see anybody as much as I see him right now.
I know it.
Not-
And he's pretty, dude.
Yes.
God, that is a good looking dude, man.
He's a good looking dude, and he's hilarious, man. And you don't see that at all. Like it's like against the law to be that that good looking
It's
and
the law,
funny.
against the laws of physics.
You shouldn't be. It shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, I know it, man.
Like you're taking all the
leave us some, Matt.
exactly,
Hey.
exactly. I mean, for real, dude.
I mean, even though I'm married, my wife is watching you, bro.
Yeah.
She don't like comedy at all.
You know who Shamar Moore is? So he's on Criminal Minds. He's a sexy black dude.
Oh yeah,
He may be mixed. I don't know. He kind of looks mixed, but he might be just be black.
Yeah,
But he comes on stage with Matt, like at a comedy place, and
I
you
did
seen
see that,
Did
yeah.
I send that to you?
I don't know. Maybe you did.
I think
but
I did send it to
I
you.
seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny, dude.
So he's getting up there, bro.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be one of the biggest comedy people ever.
he won't be
Recently.
bigger than Dave Chappelle.
Well, that's
He's
hard
not
to-
funnier than Dave Chappelle.
No. Dave Chappelle's
On a different
on a
level.
league of his own.
Yeah.
He's the funniest dude in the world.
And then you got everybody else.
And then you got everybody else,
Yeah.
but he's up. Matt Rife is up there.
Even though, like what's crazy about Dave Chappelle is all the other comedians know.
They do know.
They all.
they'll
are
tell
like,
you automatically.
Yeah, they will.
It's crazy, man.
They're like, Dave Chappelle is the
I
funniest
could watch
dude.
that over and over and over and over and over on Netflix, and I will laugh every single time, even though I can probably.
You
repeat
quoted
it.
most of it the last time we watched it over here.
I know.
You quoted most of it. You're like,
It's so funny though, dude.
yeah.
I love it.
I know.
It's because it's so edgy. Honestly, it's like you're not supposed to say the stuff he says,
Yeah.
but he says it in a way that it don't piss
Too many people
too
off.
many people off.
It still pisses some off.
It does.
but Not too many.
But if you want to laugh at some stuff,
Yeah, dude.
and it's good to laugh.
It is.
That's the best thing in the
It's
world.
the best medicine.
Laugh at yourself. Laugh at stuff you're not supposed to laugh at. It's
Yes.
okay.
It's okay to laugh.
It's okay, 100%.
You don't have to have that corn cob shoved up there so far that you can't laugh.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's tough, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
But so yeah, best podcast, man. I guess we kind of disagree on it a little bit. I mean, we both agree that.
I would probably pick Joe Rogan.
Would you?
I probably would.
Yeah.
I like Theo a lot, just because he's so funny. But like, if I want to diversify it, like,
Yeah, because
you
on Joe's podcast, you can see Theo.
exactly, you see Theo, you can see Bert, you can see Tom, you can see that Asian dude, that
Bobby.
Bobby. That
Yeah.
dude's funny as shit too.
Yeah.
I love
And then he has all the smart people that
Smart
come
people.
on that just
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson and then Neil
That dude with
deGrasse.
just- yeah, Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's a smart dude.
What's that comedian dude? He's like a
No.
Ari Schaffer.
Ari
Ari.
Shafir. That's
Ari
what I was
Shafir.
talking about. Yeah. Ari Shafir. He's a comedian too.
yeah.
Pretty funny dude.
Yeah, he's funny as crap, man. I like watching him on.
He dro-
He is an asshole, but
Yeah. So he
I love
drugged
watching him with Bobby.
he drugged Bert.
Did he really?
Yes, dude. Gave him Molly.
Oh hell yeah.
He gave him a Molly, slipped him a Molly at Bert's house. And Bert's like starting to freak out a little bit. And he calls Joey Diaz. Right?
Yeah.
You know who Joey Diaz is?
Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he calls Joey Diaz, and Joey Diaz goes, "Hey, I'll be there in a second, man. We'll ride this train out."
Hell yeah.
So Joey Diaz goes over there, gets Ari, says, "Ari, you got the rest of that?" He goes, "Yep." Joey takes the rest of it.
Really, just to be on the same.
And he's like, "Come on, Bert. Come out here and sit down with me."
Hell yeah, dude.
So they sit down and look at the moon, and he sends Ari home
yeah.
and says, "You better get out of here," you know.
Yeah.
And then Joey Diaz, before he starts filling the Molly, goes in and tells Bert's wife, like, "Hey, this is what's happened."
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, just cool dude.
Yeah, man, that's a good friend right there, really.
Yeah, Uncle Joey, man,
Only
he's that
because
dude.
that's what he needed. That's what Bert needed probably right then.
Well, it was what Bert needed, and Ari needed to get out of there because
He just
I don't know
too
if
much
you've-
sometimes.
I don't know if you've ever met or heard anything about Bert's wife, but she's country.
Yeah.
She comes from the same place me and you do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's not something you'd
She
want.
gonna whoop his ass. Yeah, dude.
She would.
I love listening to Bert talk about his wife
Yeah.
being country. It's so funny.
Yeah,
dude.
it is,
It's
dude.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to meet
Golly.
these dudes.
I wish I could think of her name right now. Leanne is.
Leanne's her name.
She's hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
she is.
She's on. She has a podcast too.
Does she really?
Yeah, she does now. And then Tom has a podcast with his wife. And
Oh yeah. You sent me a video the other day. Of that.
I did, yeah.
Who
and-
Joey's on there talking
Joey.
crazy shit, dude. Wasn't he?
Yeah,
That was funny, man. And she was so uncomfortable.
yeah, she was.
I
I
would
mean,
have been dying over there.
Tom was, bro.
I know he was.
That's why. That's what cracked me up about that whole thing.
Because it's hard to make him laugh, ain't it?
It's not as easy to make Tom laugh as it is like Bert or
Yeah.
Ari Shaffir or
Yeah.
some of those guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
It's just when you watch him start cracking up, there's just something about it
Yeah.
that it makes me laugh.
Like,
bro.
you know, this is funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Because like my sense of humor is not always on point.
Yeah.
But I know if Tom's laughing, I need to go ahead and laugh.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you hear about what Tom got Bert for his birthday this year? You didn't?
Maybe.
He bought him Hitler's teacup.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Did you?
Yeah, dude.
Stupid dude.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Bert's like, what am I supposed to do with it? I can't keep it.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I'll be considered like that's be a hate crime, bro,
Yeah,
or
dude.
something.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
I wonder how much that costs, bro. Like $50,000 probably.
$33,000.
Really?
Somewhere around in there. I
Dang.
can't remember exactly what it was, but it was $33,000 for that
Yeah.
one teacup.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And he's just gonna break it because he didn't want to keep it.
I saw an episode the other day where they were talking about donating money, and Bert's like, I don't have $50,000 to donate, and Tom's like,
Yes, you do, dude.
bullshit.
I
Yeah,
know
you
it.
do.
And Bert's like, I don't know how much money I have, dude. Leanne takes care of all that.
That'd be the dream, wouldn't
I
it?
know it,
Don't
dude.
even have to worry about it.
You're just like,
But you're living how you want to.
but I'm just going to I'm going over here to do this next show,
Golly.
and I'll show up over here and do this show.
Yeah.
Leanne bought a house without him even know about it one
Really?
time. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Said, hey, we got a new house.
Hell yeah.
He's like, what?
You see the
We don't have the money for that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you do.
We pay cash for it.
Yeah. In all actuality, it's paid for.
You see the episode? Well, I don't know if it's an episode, but where Bert was on the road, I think, and he was zooming or whatever for Mother's Day, and his daughter walked in and hugged. And,
Birds?
Yeah.
Oh, hugged Leanne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
That was all emotional and
Golly,
shit.
dude.
I think
Did you see-
I teared up on that one.
I did too. Did you see Tom's post? Really?
No.
So his post was a little bit funnier. Golly. It was a picture of a pregnant chick
Yeah.
on the cover of a porno flick that said pregnant gangbang.
Oh, God.
And it said, Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, my God, dude. That's insane, dude. That's funny as crap, dude.
It had her boobs blacked out,
Yeah.
so you couldn't see them or whatever.
That's
but
freaking awesome, though.
I wish I'd have thought of it, dude.
I know. But we'd have got like 3 views. on
Happy
that,
Mother's Day from the Normal Dudes podcast. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Yeah. We wouldn't have got no views. A bunch of hate and
I
no
know.
views. Yeah.
We'd be like, yeah, these fucking dumbass
I know.
motherfuckers.
They can't get it.
Yeah.
But that's a hilarious. Did I send it to you? I think
I feel like you did, because
Okay.
I know I've seen that. I swear I've seen it.
Yeah. Now that I explained it to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. It's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, so we love Joe Rogan, Theo, and Two Bears, One Cave.
I do. I love all 3 of those.
Yep.
And then there's a bunch of other ones that I'll listen to here and there, but
Yeah.
those are my dudes, man.
If I get like in a serious, like I want to change like my mindset.
Yeah.
If I get in a serious where I want to change my mindset, I listen to the Mindset Mentor dude.
You sent me some of his stuff that
Yeah.
is really good.
He's a really good podcaster, and he goes really deep. And I feel like he could change your life a little bit,
Yeah.
but
It's not going to be funny. You're not
it's not going to be
crack
that
up
funny.
laughing.
No.
Yeah,
It ain't funny, but he'll help you out if you want to learn some shit about yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
like learn stuff about. It's actually just like really, it's just about humans,
Yeah.
and really, we're all humans.
Yep.
So it's
It's a very deep podcast.
yeah, it is. He's got good stuff on there though.
Yeah,
You
he
sent
does.
me a lot of stuff that's really good from him. And then Jordan B. Peterson, man, he's that dude.
Yeah. Man, he's insane, dude.
I know it. I wish I was that smart, man.
I wish I was too.
I mean,
I would honestly. Would you rather be like Joe Rogan, or would you rather be like Jordan B. Peterson?
Joe Rogan.
Me too.
Joe Rogan.
Just because I feel like Peterson is, but he does have a good time.
Yeah.
Like he'll have a good time, but he won't. He's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not like a normal person.
No, yeah, no.
Joe seems like a normal dude.
That is brilliant in all actuality.
He's super brilliant. He's super smart.
yeah.
And but
Did you see the one of Joe and Bill Burr? Joe and Bill Burr. This was a short that everybody, I'm sure,
I've probably seen
that
it.
follows any podcast whatsoever seen it. But there was a man that was taking some papers out of this girl's hand, and the mom was screaming like, "Don't touch her! Don't touch her!"
I don't remember that.
Well, so Bill Burr is a comedy too.
Yeah.
Comedian.
Yeah, he's super funny too.
Hilarious.
He's up there.
He's up there.
Yeah. He's up there with him.
Yeah. He's beyond most of those guys that we just talked about.
Yeah, he is. He is.
In comedy, but
Yeah.
anyway, he's not way up there with Dave Chappelle, but it'd be Dave Chappelle and then Bill Burr probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So he was on a podcast, or Bill Burr was on Joe's podcast, and they showed this clip of this. I guess it was a woman and a daughter that were kind of walking, and this dude was riding a bicycle, and he stopped and started trying to rip these papers out of this girl, little girl, 11
Really?
years old.
Yeah.
Start trying to rip this paper out of his hand, and Joe goes, "Yeah." He's watching it. He goes, "I'd be in prison.
I know.
I'd be on TV
Yeah.
in a big orange jumpsuit." And Bill's looking at his eyes, and he goes, "Joe, it didn't happen to your daughter, dude."
Yeah.
He's like, "You just went to a really dark place."
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And he goes, "I do that all the time.
Well, yeah. I've done that quite a bit. It happens.
Because I felt that way about it, too.
Did you really?
Like, I went
Like
to
you was imagining somebody
I
doing
went
that
to a
you.
dark place, bro, when I
Yeah.
saw that video. Yeah. I'd definitely be in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Don't do that to one of my kids, bro. If I don't know you.
Hold on. No. You better not mess with my kids.
If you did it to my kids, it'd be a different story. If I know what's going on and
Yeah.
you're doing it to my kids, it'd be one thing. But like a complete stranger on a bicycle wants some paperwork out of my kids' hands,
Yeah, I know.
you better ask me for it, bro.
Yeah.
Go ripping it out of there, son. I'm telling you right now. He may whip my ass, but we're going to have a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
10-year-old? Yeah, dude. Shit. Ain't no way.
I mean, it wouldn't really matter if it was my 21-year-old, bro. You better not.
Yeah. I'm not there yet, but I don't see it ever changing the love that you have for your kids.
Better not touch them, bro.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
It is what it is from now on.
100%. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I was 30 years old when I had some people that was messing with me a little bit, and that said, they're going to have to chill out,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
my dad said that, so they better be glad they freaking chilled out.
Ooh, yeah. It just popped in my head, dude. Yeah. Golly. They about to die. They don't even know it. Huh?
Yeah, dude. They don't even know how serious it was about to get, bro.
I know it. Dang, dude.
Life changing. It's fixing to get life changing
dude.
around here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's good to have
it's
good to be like that. I feel like it's good.
I got my kids back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
100%, dude.
Yeah.
No doubt. Not even a...
I mean, Logan's 21.
Yeah.
Carter's 20. Dallion's 21. They're grown men.
Yeah.
But do not mess with any of them.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So I felt that whenever I saw that video.
Yeah.
I felt what Joe was going through. He was sitting there. He was like,
He was mad, dude.
yeah.
I could tell by your face like he was upset.
Yeah, he was like, one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I'd be on TV in a big orange jumpsuit.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's what it should be.
I don't think so either.
That's what it 100% should be.
I saw a video today, too, of a dude who was in prison already, right?
Yeah.
And he's back in court. He's handcuffed up. And this judge goes, how do you plead? He said, guilty. He said, so you did kill this man in your cell? He goes, yes, sir. I did. I killed him.
Dang.
And his lawyer goes, he is pleading guilty to this. You know, he did kill this man. And the judge is like, well, is there anything you'd like to say before sentencing? Right?
Yeah.
And he said, yes, I would, actually. I'd like to tell you about why I did it. He said, this guy he told me about molesting a child. And I told him that he was going to have to, tomorrow he's going to have to get a new cell.
Yeah.
And he insisted on trying to justify it. And after that, I had heard enough. And he was a bigger guy than me, so I jumped out of my bunk,
Yeah.
punched him in the face a couple of times, and wrapped a cord around his neck until he died.
Hell yeah.
And even his lawyer was like,
Yeah.
you know,
I feel like they should automatically kill them motherfuckers.
almost, bro.
I mean, if you get 100% proof,
You better have.
if there's no
I agree.
no
the proof.
no reasonable doubt, you should kill them bitches.
Yeah.
Let the daddy of the daughter kill that motherfucker in front of everybody in town.
Yeah, and we don't know if this was a dude or a chick or whatever.
Yeah, just whatever.
But
Either way.
that dude that was in prison, he justified some kid's molestation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I bet even the judge was like, "Oh, we're not going to up your sentence any."
Yeah. I wouldn't. If I was the judge.
If I was the judge, I probably wouldn't. Even though this dude is in prison, he's, but like to hear somebody say it to me, I'd have a hard time with it too.
Yeah.
I've never committed a crime, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that'd be hard for me to sit and listen to
Oh, yeah.
somebody talk about that.
Yeah, the only thing I ever done is speeding.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's a little speeding crime. That's no crime against humanity.
No. I ain't never hurt nobody.
Nah.
No. Not one time.
But yeah, man, so Joe's got the podcast.
Yeah.
For sure. He's got the podcast out there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I guess me and you kind of differ on second place.
My second place, really, I think my top just goes different all the time, but you know what I'm saying? Just
depends on who I'm listening to at the time.
Depends on my mood, what the topic's about, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I did had to choose one for the rest of my life and there was nobody else, I'll pick Joe.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. And
I love listening to him talk about psychedelics and stuff. I love that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's done them all, man.
I guarantee you, yeah.
Yeah, he's done them. Well, I don't know if he's done them all. There's, I think, maybe one that he hasn't tried that he just heard about or something. But
Yeah. He don't really talk about stuff he don't know about, really. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like he has an understanding of what he's talking about all the time, almost.
almost all.
I mean,
the time.
sometimes people go in there and they say stuff, and he's like, "Damn, I never thought about that before."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then too, sometimes I've seen him on there with like people, and he's like, wait a second now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he had Bernie Sanders on his show. He was a big Bernie Sanders supporter. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And after watching his show, you can almost see why he was a Bernie Sanders supporter.
Yeah.
After you watch the whole podcast.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still a lot of political stuff that I don't agree with,
Yeah.
but I can see why.
Oh yeah.
I get the idea in my head, you
Yeah.
know. And
It's he thinks it'll make the life of us, me and you, easier.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. But
There shouldn't.
There's a-
I mean,
there's a-
honestly, there shouldn't be billionaires.
yeah,
Just one person having that much money. I mean, they earned it though. That's the hard part about it. I don't want to take it away from them when they
and
earned
the
the
thing
money.
about it is,
That's the bad part.
If you don't have that, I feel like, what would anybody ever go to work for?
Exactly. And somebody's got to pay for it. I mean, you got to be taxes.
Yeah,
But money is money. I mean, honestly, it's here.
We have it.
Even if you spend it or not, you're still
have
here.
it. Yeah, we have it.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I get it. But
Yeah.
this one of the more interesting podcasts. You know, it's not hilarious or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But you know,
Makes you think a little bit.
it does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I like those.
Yeah. It just makes you go, dang, okay.
I like listening to things that go against my traditional thought process.
Way of thinking, yeah.
I like it because sometimes what you think ain't exactly right because you was raised that way. And when you hear somebody else talking about it and you understand what they're saying and you agree with it, that's there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't think so. And sometimes I definitely don't agree with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have different plans or
100%.
different ideas or whatever. But
Yeah.
when you hear something that goes against everything you know or expect, and hear it explained,
Yeah.
and if you hear it explained, you can definitely go, well, I see why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
I may not agree with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree with socialism at all.
No, I don't either.
But I think I at least get it. I understand it. You know,
Like free health care
free healthcare should be a thing in this
in this country.
nation.
It should be.
100%.
That's ridiculous that we don't have it.
Well, I think this is the end of it, man.
Yeah, buddy.
So, hey, like and subscribe.
Yep.
Share this hoe.
Yeah. Go check out them other podcasts if you've never seen them before.
For real, man.
Yeah.
And most of all, we love y'all.